Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. We are in our basement, so you're gonna hear a lot of noise because our washing machine we thought was on its last legs about 2 years ago, and it still runs great. It just sounds like an airplane's taking off the whole time that it's running, and because it's over our heads, it's loud. And also the furnace just clicked on. Our furnace also supplies our hot water. So yeah, that's what's happening in the basement today. But we came down because I wanted to do an inventory on my food. We were talking to a friend the other day who said that the first video him and his wife watched of us, or one of the first videos, was me taking everything out of our pantry and reorganizing. And I need to redo that again. But my kitchen's a little messy today, and I decided it was better to organize down here and figure out what I had. So when I organize up there, I can bring down extras that have gotten placed up there and put them down here. So that's what it is. I came down this morning and I got rid of a couple things because I had a couple things that people had given us that had expired. Like they were close to expiration when we got them, so we used what we could and then we got rid of the other things. And I did that this morning because we have trash that goes out on Saturdays, so we were able to put it with the trash. So that's where we are. So we're gonna go through what we get. We have ketchup. I'm knocking things over. I don't even know what that was. We have ketchup. We have lots of ketchup. Our family does not eat a lot of ketchup for a family our size, but my sister likes ketchup too, and it's a better deal at Sam's Club. So my mom buys the ketchup and it stays down here. I need to grab my marker. Ooh. I got a piece of paper. When you're going through your stocks, it's always a good idea to have a piece of paper and a pen with you, or some random colored on thing by your kids and a marker so that you can write down the things that you realize you're kind of low on. So when you make your next grocery list. We got maple syrup. We don't use a ton of maple syrup because we don't do like pancakes or waffles. That's maybe a once a month thing. We don't do it often, but it's nice to have on hand. So 3 of them is plenty for us. Jelly, we don't use a lot of jelly either. So I'll probably get a backup one because this one's going to be going upstairs soon. I know we just we're done with the jelly that's upstairs. So I'll get another one for down here, but that's all we have. Just leave it over there for now. Whoa, don't fall over anything. So jelly is on my list. Jelly is rarely used, especially now because Josiah is gluten-free, and so we aren't making bread to the capacity that we were making bread, and that's what the kids eat jelly on. So pickles, we all like pickles. The kids would eat pickles every day if I let them. I don't, but they would eat them every day, so it's always good to have on hand. And we've got more pickles. I'm just moving some stuff around because one of the things I got rid of that was expired was a bunch of boxes that were on this shelf, and they went away this morning, so I actually have a little more room to spread stuff out. Sam's Club, I buy these big containers of seasonings from Sam's Club, and when you buy them, you have to buy 2 at a time for most of the seasonings, so that's why I have extras down here because the other ones went upstairs. I do need some more salad dressing. In the summer, we eat a lot of salads. I mean, all year long we like to eat salads, but especially in the summer. So I need more French and what's the other one? Italian?
Italian.
For our family, we make our own ranch dressing. Well, it's not really making our own ranch dressing. From Sam's Club, I also buy the Hidden Valley Ranch mix, and we mix it mayonnaise and milk and the Italian dressing. I'm sorry, the ranch seasoning. I can't speak this morning. When we were doing some keto, we were using the mayonnaise and heavy cream and that ranch because it doesn't have any carbs in it. And the family liked it, so that's what we make. I also like that I can make it thicker so we can use it as a dip for the kids. Mayonnaise is always good to have on hand, even though we don't use a ton of it, but we do use it for the ranch. We've got some ground cumin and oregano. I'm going to put the oregano over with that. Mustard, we very rarely use mustard, but I like it in potato salad and in egg salad. But we don't make that very often, but still I like to have one on hand. Soy sauce, which we're not currently using because it has gluten in it, so we're not making meals out of soy sauce. Worcestershire is always good for seasoning things. These baking powders, I bought these huge ones at Sam's Club. They're a lot cheaper to buy this way, but I think it came in a pack of 2. And yeast we buy at Sam's Club also. This is a 1-pound package. We can get 2 of those bundled together for like $5. And this will last a long, long time. I don't even know how long they say, but they say till 22. It would last longer. Vacuum sealed here. And then when I open this, I pour it into a quart container and put it in the freezer. And it lasts a really long time. Up there we have oatmeal. I just bought more of that, so we're all set. Here we have our plastic goods and behind Mark. We don't use these a ton in our day-to-day, but they're good for the camper. Over here, we have paper towels and paper bowls. Again, we don't use paper bowls very often, but we use them on Sundays because we don't do a lot of chores on Sunday. So it's nice to use these and not have to wash dishes. We also have plastic cups, more paper towels, and toilet paper. And these are actually tortilla chips. We just bought some the other day because we've been out for a while, and my mom nicely went to the store the other day and found some dip that Mark really likes that was on sale, like it was going to expire. And then our tortilla chips, which I ordered a long time ago, weren't coming in. So we're very glad we have them now. Okay, down on this shelf. We got pasta. One of my kids came down to put pasta on the shelf when Grandma had bought it and just left it in the container. Not really sure why. We have more pasta. All kinds of different pastas. Right now, because of the, what's it called? Gluten-free, we're not eating a ton of pasta right now. But that's okay. Take some of these out because they're different kinds of spaghetti. I'm going to drop things. Different kinds of spaghetti, and I don't need the box. None of them are the kind that actually were in this package originally. So why those ones are in there, I'm not sure. Boxes. We have more spaghetti. Some of these are from other people who have given us stuff from a food box and things like that. And some of these, this is our local brand that our Shaw's Market sells. They're part of Albertsons. So when they're on sale for like 50 cents or 79 cents a box, we'll buy the limit so that we have them. But again, we haven't had pasta in weeks now because of the gluten-free. That's something that Josiah likes. So there are things that Josiah has treats for that he's okay. The rest of the family eats crackers because I found him some flavored rice cakes he likes. But pasta, I don't have a good alternative that he likes for that. If you know an alternative for gluten pasta, please let me know. Okay, we're going to sit down here. I have a big old can of beets. Hey, Mark, you like beets. Those are yours.
Okay.
Someone gave us actually multiples of these big cans of beets. I'm not a big fan of beets. They taste like dirt to me. I don't know. We bought these from Sam's Club, rotels and black beans and corn. It's always good to have on hand for a fast meal because we'll put them together and eat them with tortilla chips or eat them with rice. Some of the kids are not a fan of rotel, but they'll eat it anyway. Because how we work in our family is unless we have an empty package. This is what happens. Okay, so we are in the basement right now. I'm not a lazy person per se, but I have a form of muscular dystrophy and it makes the steps hard for me. So a lot of times I'll send a kid down to get things. And depending on the kid's age, they leave me empty boxes. And so I come down and I find out that things are empty. So I guess I have to order some more corn and some more black beans. We have a can of pink salmon. That came in one of the food boxes. I'm not a fan of salmon. Okay, so we have tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. I buy these from Sam's Club and I think they're like $3.50 for the big can. And for our family, our size, I use half a can of tomato sauce and half a can of diced tomatoes to make chili for us. That doesn't always last 2 meals because we eat a lot. Hold on, we're gonna go down here. Okay, I'm trying to move my bucket.
You're gonna get short.
I just don't want to kneel on the hard floor. These were last week's free sample from Shaw's, so we got those. Haven't used them yet though because Josiah likes graham crackers, so I gotta find an alternative. These are all boxes of cereal that were given to us. So if you have ideas of something to do with crisp rice, I've got a whole bunch of it. I'm willing to make something with it. Thought I saw something.
Rice Krispie treats?
I could make Rice Krispie treats. I actually do have some marshmallows upstairs. So I have some Tastios and some cornflakes. For people who are dealing with allergies, Tastios have wheat in them, so they have gluten in them. Cheerios, like name brand Cheerios, are gluten free. Just so people know. So Josiah, check your box. Josiah had to, he could have Cheerios that my mom got us last week, but he can't have these ones. Okay, so up here, let's put all the crackers up here. Some graham crackers and some club crackers. Again, we don't buy crackers on a regular basis. Somebody gave us these ones. These ones were free, and we'll occasionally buy crackers when they're like 99 cents a box as a special at our store so that we have them for like car rides and stuff, but we don't buy crackers on a regular basis.
Or yucky tummy days.
Yeah. Pregnant mommy days. We buy our salsa or the picante sauce at Sam's Club. It's the best deal I found. Our family likes salsa a lot. Cocoa almonds. I should take these upstairs. They are very good, and if you're trying to eat low carb, these do have sugar on them, but they're fairly low carb for, you get 37 almonds per serving. Sorry, no, there's 37 servings per container. You get 24 almonds per serving, and that's only 10 carbs. So that's really not bad considering it's a sweet little treat. So they're nice to pop a couple in your mouth, but you need to take some and close them back up and put them back in the cupboard, because if you just eat out of the container, you eat way too many. You eat way more than the 24. Okay, standing up again. Oh, something I'm gonna have the kids do later. I'll mention it right now, but this bag right here is full of tomato soup that was given to us. So I'm gonna have the kids, I checked 2 of the dates today and they were still in date. Again, they were given to us, but I'm gonna have one of the kids come down and put them on the shelf, but it's just a lot of cans. And I have little kids who like to do stuff like that. So I'm gonna send them to do that. Hold on, I gotta write stuff on my list because we said
Corn
and black beans. And I'm probably going to get, even though I just ordered oatmeal, I had not been down here to check our supplies. I did just order 2 of those big boxes, but we eat oatmeal 3 or 4 mornings a week, probably. So I know that oatmeal is not gluten-free, or I don't think that oatmeal is gluten-free, but Josiah is on a reduced gluten diet. If he gets large amounts of gluten, we have problems. We think, we're not sure, but we haven't had problems with him eating those oats. Okay? Does that all make sense to people? Okay, so now I'm gonna move the juice. So we've been given juice too. Oh, these juices are actually something that was like a huge sale a long time ago that we haven't finished yet. And these juices were given to us. We keep juice around for when people are sick, if I need to mix them with medicine. So like right now, one of the children is dealing with a possible urinary tract infection, not like full blown, but just dealing with some issues. So we use D-mannose, which is the sugar that naturally occurs in cranberries, and I mix it with a little grape juice and they drink it that way. So we've been using that. Or if we just need to get extra hydration in kids, if they have a fever or something, we usually just drink tap water, or just drink water, but having juice gets them some extra fluids. I'm going to put these upstairs. Somebody gave us these boxed milks, which we don't drink on a regular basis. I don't know if my kids would drink it out of a cup. I'm not sure. We've never tried it, but we do use it, mixing it for like with our water for oatmeal and stuff like that. But if they're down here in the basement, we're gonna forget to use them. So I'm gonna walk them over the steps. I don't want food to go to waste, but I also want to make sure that we're using our food wisely. So if I put stuff up in the cabinet upstairs, or I throw one of those in the fridge, the kids will remember to use them when they do the cooking. We take turns making meals, so. Okay, so then kind of, we have coffee. I'm gonna put the coffee over here. We enjoy our coffee. We wanna make sure we don't run out. I'm not actually drinking much coffee right now because as a pregnant mama, it doesn't taste very good to me, but I did have a little bit today. But the other older people in the house enjoy coffee. Mark, Virginia, Naomi. Actually, all of my kids would drink coffee if I let them, but we don't let them have too much. This is kind of our fruit section. So we have some pineapple. We have a pineapple dip that we like to make, and I think I have cream cheese to make it. It's pineapple, jalapenos, a little bit of brown sugar, and cream cheese. And you make it, you warm it all up together. And I think it's meant to be eaten cold, but it never actually gets cold in our household because we eat it all before we eat it on tortilla chips. So I've got some pineapple. I've got some cans of peaches. I thought I had more cans of peaches. I think somebody's been eating my peaches. I just bought all this applesauce the other day. Again, we use it for medicine, or if we're out of fresh fruit and we're looking for something quick to put with a meal. Also, the baby loves it. He's 19 months old now. And sometimes if we're having something like salad for dinner that's a little too hard for him to eat, we'll get out something like this that he'll have parts of the salad that he can eat and then applesauce or something. Raisins. I recently found out that my family loves raisins. I don't like raisins. I didn't know this. I'll eat them, but they're not a favorite. But I have people who will snack on those. Apple cider vinegar. It's really good for your gut. It's really good for helping your digestion. We get these at Sam's Club, but I think we're stocked well enough on those. Down here, oh, hold on. I do need more peanut butter. I thought we had at one point bought a ton of peanut butter because I found it on sale. And then when I came down here today, I found out that I only have 3 peanut butters, and these were all ones given to us. So we're gonna have to buy more of that. We're gonna put it with the jelly, since those all kind of go together. But I'm gonna write it on my list. Okay, you'll see, hold on. You'll see that I have a whole bunch of bottled waters down here. We don't buy bottled water on a regular basis, but our local store, Shaw's, that I was telling you about, throughout the summer has a lot of times that they'll have water, these cases of water on sale for like 99 cents for the entire case, the 24 pack. In Maine, we have to pay 5 cents per bottle, which we can then take our bottles back at the end and get them redeemed. But these are really nice for like when we're going in the camper or we need to jump in the car to head somewhere, we can grab some bottles of water. Again, we don't use these as our regular everyday drinking water, but they were also nice. A couple weeks ago, there was a fire in our area and a water main broke. I don't know how the fire made the water main broke, but we didn't have water for like 6 hours. And so it was nice to have water on hand once the Berkey ran out of water. Our Berkey's our water filtering system. Okay, that's what we have on these shelves. Now we're gonna go over here. See all my mess? This is something else we'll clean up later, but. Okay, another place we store food. This food storage is not usually here. We grabbed this bucket a couple weeks ago. Doritos and granola bars were on sale, and they've been nice to have for when we've gone out and do ministry on Thursdays. We also have multiples of those in our van so that if we happen to be out and we need a snack rather than stopping at McDonald's and grabbing something or whatever, we have those in the car. We put stuff like that in plastic because we do occasionally have mice down here. I have not seen mice for probably 2 years down in the basement, but we have in the past had times where mice got into our stuff. So things that are going to be eaten, we put away. So again, we got this big cooler. I'm not even sure. My dad got this cooler probably 12 years ago somewhere. We don't use it as a cooler. I use it as food storage. So in here, let me kind of sort stuff so I have room to put things. I'll tell you what's in here once I get to it. Okay. So in here, I buy dry milk at Sam's Club. We don't drink a ton of fresh milk, and we don't eat, like, I know there's a lot of cereal on that shelf over there, but we actually really don't eat cereal very often.
We didn't buy any of it.
Right. If we do have cereal, it's a Sunday morning treat while we're not doing a lot of chores. We usually use milk for any of our cooking needs, our baking needs, dry milk, rather than keeping fresh milk in the house. So we probably buy about 1 gallon of milk a week for the house, maybe even less than that. But this we use on a regular basis, probably every other day we're using dry milk. But this is much easier to store. It won't go bad on us in the way that fresh milk will. So I've got 2 of those, plus we've got one upstairs we keep the like everyday baking stuff upstairs. So like I'm also going to show you, we have a whole bunch of coconut down here because I told you that we eat oatmeal like 3 or 4 mornings a week. The kids' favorite is chocolate oatmeal, which we just add cocoa to the big pot of oatmeal. And then they have a choice of putting coconut flakes or peanut butter in their oatmeal. I have the hiccups right now. So we have a bunch of these. We have one upstairs already. So when we run out of that one, we'll come down and get another. We buy stuff either when it's on sale or I'll just buy a bulk quantity so that I don't have to keep going to the store and buy them. We've got plastic bags because kids just came down and put stuff in the cooler. We have vegetable oil spray. We don't use this a ton, but it's really nice for doing our bread pans or our muffin pans. So we don't use very many, but the past 2 times I had only bought 1 container and then suddenly we were out and the girls were like, we need some more. And I ended up having to do a Walmart order. So I just bought a bunch last time that I went because they're not going to go bad sitting down here. And then we'll have them. Another thing we like to keep on hand is popcorn that we probably eat 2 or 3 times a week. And it's cheap. The kids like it with butter and nutritional yeast, so it makes it healthy for us. We're going to put that down in here. In here I have these small packs. So you'll see I have a bunch of buckets over there. I'm not going to go through all the buckets and what's in them today, but these are small packs of rice and beans that have been given to us by people over time. So I'm just going to kind of organize them. I've got 4, five things of rice, I think. I might find more. Oh, hold on. Found another thing of popcorn. Okay, I got 3 things of popcorn down here. Again, that's probably not going to last us very long, so I'll probably put that on my list. Something else that we keep on hand are these bacon bits. I get these at Sam's Club. I think it's like $8.50 a package, $9 a package. It's all cooked, and you can see there, it's all cooked and ready to eat. And we like to use these to like throw in eggs, especially mommy. Eggs are a good source of protein for me while I'm pregnant, but eating them plain is not the best. I can't handle them. I've got some pregnancy food aversions. Okay, so we've got multiple packages of black beans here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I have 11 packages of black beans. I have a couple packages. So black beans I use for tacos. Great Northern beans we'll use for like soup or baked beans, which we don't do very often. Kidney beans, which we use for chili. I'll also use pinto beans for chili because I find pinto beans at a better price most of the time, but these were given to us. So kidney beans will be used for chili. Great Northerns for soup. And what are these? Navy beans. I'll use those for soup too. So that's what's in that cooler. Also, some Carnation instant breakfast. I told you we don't keep milk on hand on a regular basis, but when we do have it on hand, I use these sometimes in pregnancy to get extra carbs. I mean, not extra carbs, extra calories.
Well, they come with them.
Yes, they come with carbs. Some extra calories. And also right now with Josiah being gluten-free, this is sometimes a dessert if the kids are having something he can't have. Yes, I'll show you the rest of the food storage really quick. We have our freezer. I'm not going to go through everything that's in it, but that is our freezer. You'll see we got some mixed veggies, tater tots, broccoli, and burgers. And I also know there's butter in there. Not sure. I haven't gone through there for a while. And all of our buckets. We've got more bags and trash. But our buckets are things that I buy in bulk. So flour I buy in 25-pound bags. Black beans I'll buy. I have a bunch there, so I won't buy any new, but black beans I'll buy in 25-pound bags. Pinto beans, rice, sugar. I think that's all. That I'll buy in big stock, and then we keep it down here. We keep a bucket of what we're actually using at the time upstairs in the pantry. So that is our downstairs food storage. I hope that helped you. If you have any questions about the things we buy, something you think is unique, you don't know how to use, let me know. Thank you for joining us on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.